Okay, let's go through the. Oh, Nico is in. Good. Hi, Nico. Hi, Nico, everyone. This is the pop-in. Wait, Nico, can you turn on your camera as well? Hi, Yijian, Nico, Antenna, and Xian. This is the pop-in voucher. I think I'm not sure I told you on last few days ago, Tuesday. Okay, the pop-in voucher, and this that was the previous 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember really. I think Xian, you also have this on. And then this is the latest voucher. Okay, for you to take. So Nicole, I think you have this picture. So once you have this picture, please go to 5 places. I think I forgot to tell you. That this was 2 years ago, and these two students last year was also in my social study at the classes. Last year, Sec 4, they graduated. Now one of them is in the diploma in law. This one is culinary in Republic Poly, I think. And both of them also work in my boss shop, Pop-in. Okay, these are all my ex-students in JLC. And of course, you get this voucher here for $10 to buy anything at these 5 places: Plaza Singapura, Clarke Quay, Anchor Point, Scott Square, as well as Causeway Point. So next thing I would like to ask all of you, will you be coming on the 19th of June? If you are not coming for social study, then I will not be, excuse me, I got choke on my throat. I will not be setting out the question, but I will do a final one somewhere in September holiday. Okay, September holidays, I will do during the 1 week September holiday, I will start to craft out the questions. So may I check with you, Nico, are you coming on the 19th of June to do your SS? No, okay. So Itia, are you coming? No, okay. So that means Athena, you're doing the English paper instead of SS, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will not. Okay, Xingyan also. Xingyan, you're doing English paper. Only left Bohan. I'm not sure Bohan will come. I think Bohan also not coming. So okay, that means there's no one coming for SS for this round in June. I will only create the English paper exam. Okay. So let's get back to today's last Tuesday, few days ago, not just last Tuesday, only this week. The Tuesday we talked a lot about cyber security, cyber crimes, all these things. Now we go back to the proper lesson. Not that one is also proper lesson. We did the question number 1 for this one here, right? Okay, and then let's read through the answers for refresh memory for the first questions that we done. That we done 2 weeks ago. Okay, so it's best if you all can hand in your homework for Uncle Raymond to mark. Okay, so we done the source A. What can you infer about Singaporeans' attitude towards people with special needs? So, okay, let's read the answer. Okay, so Reina was saying that I can infer that Singaporeans have a neglecting attitude towards people with special needs. This can be seen or supported from the majority of the graph, where 64% of the survey of the Singaporeans are willing to share public space with people of special need, but not able to interact with them. Therefore, this tells me that the majorities of Singaporeans often neglected or do not care to be able to interact with the presence of people of special needs and do not have a positive image and instead having a slightly negative image of the people with special needs. Thank you. Sing and your answer, please.
I can infer from sources that Singaporeans are not willing to interact with special needs. The source shows that there is 11% of Singaporeans are not willing to even share public spaces with the special need communities. 64% are willing to share public spaces with them but not interact with them. 21% willing to share public spaces and interact with them, and 4% would take the initiative to interact with them.
No, wait, because this is a very long code. A very long code. Be careful. The best is this one. You can ignore it. Okay. Where's my limit size? You can ignore this one here. So then you can use this to put infer. Therefore, this shows that, but your inference, your evidence is too long. I'm not saying it's wrong to do that. I didn't say that, but I think don't spend too much time doing that. And then you say again, this shows.
This shows that 75% of Singaporeans are not willing to interact with the special needs community, while only 25% are willing
This one is
to
good.
interact with them.
This one is good. Okay, but this one, I think, let me check. to confirm, is it from the source itself or you are the one who say that? Okay, let me see. Oh, 你自己写的哈 75%.
Yeah,
You do the calculation lah.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, I remember, awesome. These were extra marks, guys. Listen now. This is what the examiner would like to see. Okay, this is the examiner would like to see. Where's the 75%? Okay, this is good. Okay, this is the one. Okay, okay, this is good. Okay, carry on.
This shows that most Singaporeans do not care about the special needs community, and they can only tolerate the special need communities at certain level or commitment. Uh,
But this one is but oh.
but instead of really caring for them and integrating them into their life by interacting with them. Therefore, I can infer from sources that Singaporeans are not willing to interact with special needs by all means.
Oh, I like that by all means. Or you can say at certain level, at certain priorities, at certain uh wait, let me think of it, at certain platform. Yeah. Yijia, your turn.
I can infer that Singaporeans are not fully inclusive towards the special needs community. Source A shows 64%, which is the majority, are willing to share public space but not interact with them, while 11% are not even willing to share public spaces. This shows that although most Singaporeans accept the presence of people with special needs, few Singaporeans are open to build relationships and to actively engage with them with special.
Okay, let me help you out. Few Singaporeans are able to open with their arms to build a good relationship and to actively engage with these special needs people. Carry on.
Therefore, I can infer that Singaporeans are not fully inclusive towards people with special needs.
Not bad, no, not bad. Actually, your English is not bad. Maybe when you're typing is different. So yeah, I like the way you say that. This shows that although most Singaporeans accept. Then of course you can say, nevertheless, few Singaporeans are open to build an open relationship, are open to build a cohesive relationship, okay, with these special needs people. Just a curious, easier. Now I understand why. Wait, I understand why it's not your fault of speaking. I think it's the other laptop who is having a problem to listen to your voice. So because now I'm using the other second laptop, and voice is very clear and good. May I ask from your bottom of heart, may I know please be honest why you don't want to come on the 19th of June for the exam? I believe there are a few reasons. One reason, number one, I don't feel like coming. I don't feel like taking an exam. The place is too far. I'm busy. I'm be flying off. I got holidays. A lot of students, a few students giving answer like that. So what is your answer, man? You scared to take the exam? Yes, back to you, Ijia. It's okay. Be honest. No problem. Yeah? Your answer, Ijia?
I think I got class on that day.
Okay. In school, is it? Or tuition?
Tuition.
Morning, Mine is from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. You got class on that day?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for your answer. Tina, your turn, please.
I can infer that Singaporeans are not inclusive towards the special needs. Soccer.
Soccer. Why you put soccer? Okay, never mind. Sometimes you type too fast. I don't know why you put soccer.
As they do not actively reach out to help them integrate better into society. As seen from the source, 11% is not willing to share public spaces and interact with them, and 64% is willing to share public spaces but not interact with them. This suggests that Singaporeans are not inclusive towards special needs society because the majority of Singaporeans are not willing to interact with them, which restricts the special needs community from blending into society.
Thank you. Give me a minute, I hear you. I think it's very good, Tina, that you put this code inside here. This one here. And then you end up, you move to here, this one here. Very good, very good. I like that. Okay, this and then somehow you bold it is to show. And then when you're done by right, you should put a full stop here. Then you put the capital T. Okay, this suggests that. Okay, good. But only one inference. Oh, you got second inference. Good. I like the way you put also. So it's best, leaders. It's good to have two inference. It's good to have next inference. Athena.
Also, I can infer that Singaporeans do not have an open attitude towards assisting the special needs society, as seen from same inference. This
Cannot. Cannot. You cannot use the same inference. Confirm you will mark wrong. So I advise you, either you do this, then this is your first inference. I make the color, and then this is your second inference. I change the color again. Then 就可以。So 你用第一个 as first inference and second inference. Okay, carry on. So 不用紧, we learn the mistake here.
This suggests that Singaporeans do not have an open attitude towards assisting the special needs society and helping them blend into society, as the majority of Singaporeans are not willing to interact with them, which discriminates special needs from the rest of society, proving that efforts made by government to include special needs society were not truly effective.
All right, man. It was not only not effective, was not only truly effective, but it also kind of backfire right now. It backfire in the sense that no matter how much the government put the campaigns, the educations, the poster, or even educating the publics to be acceptable for a gracious society. Sorry, government, I just cannot accept it now. 我觉得Nicole and everyone listening here, 我觉得 I mean you have to wait for that someone when they have special needs student and children at home then you will appreciate it because 因为那个针没有吃到你的肉，你不觉得痛啊？等到那个针吃到你的肉，你觉得哇，真的是很痛啊，那个感觉啊。So Uncle Raymond have never 排除怎么讲跟忽略这些特殊的儿童。In fact, I don't pity them. I feel very. I don't say feel sad. I feel, why they come to this world, they have to suffer. And some of them is really 真的是很天真、活泼、可爱的人。Okay, they are not menace in the sense that 他们会 go to the extent to 害人反而是你跟我说老实我们这些正常人更加有那种巨心跟野心跟那种恨的心情的 the hatred and the kind of sly behavior. I mean, this is just sharing, but because of your agenda, you say that were not truly effective. And this is very true. When will that be effective? You may ask. Sorry to say, not very possible. Just I ask all of you here. Okay, so before Nico, okay, before we Nico say that, just I ask all of you, will you accept? Because that day we are talking about this with my ex-student. She was working in Causeway Point, poly student already. So she said, Uncle Raymond, my class got this bisexual transverse side, 就是变性. I mean, a boy become a girl become a boy. So she was asking my opinion, how? Then my next question I asked her, okay, say is, Cindy, I can't see you, sorry, can you move forward, please? I think you move down your camera a bit, please, so I can see your face. So I asked her this question. Will you be able to accept them? No choice, but it's in my group project and also in my class. Okay. Then the next question she asked, then how? What you mean how? When they go to toilet, 怎么办? Guys, some of you will be going to poly next year. Some of them will be going to JC next year. You'll be mixing different all walks of life of your friends who are going to join you in your further studies. The question is like this one now, will you be effective and able to accommodate them, able to accept who they are? So my answer to my ex-students, I told her she's a Malay. I say, my dear students, it's because of our eye level that we see things differently. Your heart and your brain and your eyes, are they able to three of things to coordinate to see the person? I do not accept LGBT, to be honest, as a religion purpose, but I respect them. I don't support them, but I respect them. So the same thing, like this special needs is different. This special needs is something that we have to accept them because it's not their fault. They are born to be like this. Then some people will say, no, Uncle Raymond disagree, but those people who born, they already, their hormones change already. They behave like a girl, some behave like a boy. This is a super sensitive topics. So far, I don't think social study will come out this kind of LGBT questions. I doubt so. But if it come out, it's going to be a big hoo-ha. And the question is, are you prepared to answer these kind of questions or not? No, seriously. Because when we say about this type of LGBT 30 years ago, 30 years ago, it's a no-no. It's like 你会给人家看扁啊，真的很丢脸的一件事情。But now it seems like look at the Lady Gaga. If you all have been watch Lady Gaga or Taylor Swift, you should know Xingyuan. There are people who dress like guys dress like Lady Gaga, the costumes, and do you think it's right now? Even 30 years ago, Nico and Ijia, if any guys were to dress like that, and walk on the street, that's it, man. Good luck to them. So just a sharing. I feel that it is important to have a gracious and diverse and supportive society. We use the word tolerance. We need to tolerate their behavior, their characters, but their attitudes are, to me, I feel is not for us to judge. Okay, back to you, Nicole. Your answer, please.
I can infer that most Singaporeans are willing to share public space with special needs but not interact with them. Sources shows 64% willing to share public spaces but not interact with them. This suggests that Singaporeans are not showing a fully positive attitude and caring heart towards special needs.
I like the word you use, the caring hearts, and the positive attitude. But before we move on to this, Nicole, may I ask why you're not coming for the exam on the 19th of June? Back to you.
I think I might be overseas.
Overseas, okay. Enjoy your holiday, my dear. Yeah, okay. What to say? Okay, for this one, Nicole, you might get maybe to me, if I mark your paper, you will get 3 to 4 marks. Okay, those who give me one inference, I'm so sorry to say, I will never give you full marks. That is my take, okay? But I know some of the school, your teacher will say one inference is good enough. Okay, fair enough. We don't want to argue on this platform here. That's all right. Okay, good. So now can I go to the next questions? Okay, we have to practice it. So for the next few months, we're going to practice a lot of these, and we're going to spot questions like nobody business to do it, because we want to get the best of it. So let's talk about the next question that we're going to do. So study source B and C. How similar are these two sources? Explain answer. Oh, I love this type of question. So when you see how similar, 6 mark, you must have one paragraph similar and one paragraph different. So it's source. Wait, I'm going to do this. Okay, and then I'm going to open up this. Then I'm going to do this here, and then I'm going to put this here. Now I just bought a portable monitor, so I can do it. Okay, good. So now source B and C, yeah. Oh, just nice. But of course, you need the cross-referencing if I'm not mistaken. Hey, damn it, why cannot do it? Okay, let's do now. No need that you have to cross-reference. Okay. Okay, how similar is source B and C? In terms of what? What are they comparing with B and C? Look at the provenance. Okay. And one paragraph is, you have to write one paragraph that is similar and the other paragraph is different. Okay, take note. So please type your answer and send in the Zoom chat. Thank you. I'm going to get some water. Well, source C is okay, is Mr. Nicholas Au, President of the Disabled People Associations. Okay, so to talk about this value in actions, this can relate to inconsistent or even disagreement. Okay, you have to find the similarity between source B and C, as well as the difference between source B and C. And if possible, if it's possible, find the difference in purpose, similarity of purpose, different of tone, different of similarity of tones, and quote from there. Okay, once you're done, please type in your answer and send to the Zoom chat. Thank you. You must give me two paragraphs. Huh? Are you done? Please submit at least 2 paragraphs. No one paragraph. One similar and one different, please. Why you send me separately? Send in the group chat, please. 2 paragraph, huh? So where's your paragraph 2?
No, cause it reached the word limit, so
Oh,
I need to type separately.
okay. Oh, yeah, correct. The Zoom is like that. But don't send to me separately. Send to the group chat, no? Because that day my student also the same something like that, yeah. I'm reading your answer, huh? I say don't send it to me privately already, Xingyuan. Yeah, but what you said source sees that the teachers, I think it's not about the teacher. Like this shows that source sees think that teachers need to be better prepared to help special needs. But the first one you say that is working to integrate to improve the special needs. But this one should be the difference point. You should say, while teachers are told they need to teach disability awareness as part of their BIA and the CCE curriculum, many do not know where to start. Okay, this one is a bit different from the one with sources, in my opinion. Then why you complete first? If it's too small, I make it bigger for you again. You cannot spend too much time on this question. The most is only 12 minutes only. You all spend more than 15 minutes already. In exam, you cannot spend too long because there are other questions that require more times to analyze the questions and the sources. So my advice is chop, chop, sweet and sharp. Okay, you cannot spend more than 10 minutes on this question. You feel already. Yeah. 6 minutes, the maximum is 12 minutes to do this. Thank you, Nico. Wait, I got to do this, put the answer so everyone can read to the answer. So I'm gonna put below after this one here, after this. And this easier answer. I told you, right, you must have two paragraphs. One paragraph you will not be able to pass. They will not give you full marks. So you have to talk about your differences as well. Yeah, go back to the source itself. Okay, I think Xing and Ijia has done both similarity and differences. So now left Nicole and Tina. Okay, or both sources, however. Okay, then this one is the next paragraph. So okay, left our dear friend Tina. So Nico is two well done. Athena, are you done? Not yet, okay. Eh, what like that? Oh my God. Athena, where's your differences?
I'm still typing.
Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, you're done already. Can take go for a break, take some water, go to toilet break. Okay, let's look at the answer. Once Athena finished, completed, then we can look through all your answer. Of course, you can look at the next questions that are for the next questions, what we are doing. Question C, study source D. How useful is the source in telling you about the efforts to include people with special needs? So this question, as usual, will have one paragraph useful and second paragraph not useful, and that it will be a 7 marks questions to test whether therefore it's limited reliabilities or limited usefulness or not useful. Then you have to say on the third paragraph. Okay. So if you are done, let's look at source D. Of course, D definitely you have to cross-reference. No need to say one. Of course, the source you no need to say lah. That one is a statistics. I'll send it here to in the Zoom chat for you. So today we'll do as many SPQ as possible. So of course, the background information is definitely important. Please read the background information. Once Adina submit the differences, we'll go through the answer. Hmm. Okay. Come, Adina, done? Okay, I saw your answer. Okay, I'm so excited to read all your answer. And please pay attention. Let me complete our dear friend's answer. Oh my God, every time. Okay, let's read Nico answer first, all right? Both sources, bro, can you, Nico, you read the answer and Uncle analyze. Back to you, Nico. Thank you.
Both sources are similar in telling me that
Stop.
they acknowledge people with special needs.
Stop. You go and get some water and drink. Your throat is no good. Your oral is coming. Go and get some water and drink. I come back to you first, okay? I feel that your throat is not very good. Itia, you read first. Drink some water, Nico. Okay, Itia, start first. Make sure you drink water, Nico. You don't drink water, your exam next month, oral, very important. How come you got extra answer, Antina? As teacher do not know how to handle. Huh?
There was a word limit. I couldn't type it.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me add first. Nico, have you drank your water? Okay, are you ready to read already? Make sure you drink. I don't want to hear your voice like that. Because next month oral exam, you know, July, right? Correct now. All of you having an oral exam, GCO level exam. Oral next month start already, if I'm not mistaken. Back to you, Nico.
Both sources are similar in telling me that they acknowledge people with special needs. The source B states that funding as assistant
Yeah, never mind. It's okay. You type too fast. Correct.
technology devices and support services
Very
implies
smart, Now you put the exclamation, the code mark, You're supposed to put the code, Very good. Implies that.
that MOE is trying their best to further support special needs. Similarly, source C states that they need to be properly trained, suggests that efforts are made to improve helping the special needs.
So both sources, therefore, you have to add this, and therefore, both sources, what?
Are similar in telling me that they acknowledge people with special needs.
I would prefer to say this. Therefore, both sources B and C, don't say both sources like that. Therefore, both sources B and C acknowledge that help is needed to support these special needs by all means. Next paragraph.
However, both sources are different in
Hello, what is the both sources? You get me now? Don't ever do this in exam. Some teacher is so strict, they'll give you a strict 0. So you must put like that. And this one also, my dear, so sorry, my fault. You have to put like that in exam. I don't care whether you like it or not. Is it troublesome or not? You still have to do this. Okay, Kara?
However, both sources B and C are different in the outcome they are expecting. Source B states that the changes will help more persons with disabilities and provide them greater support, suggesting that there is a clear way to help the special needs.
Okay.
Source C states that this can lead to an inconsistent or even detrimental message about what is being inclusive, mean that is being taught to students, suggesting that they are not expecting a positive outcome with all the challenge faced.
So who is the they, my dear? Who is the they? You can't even answer me. So who is the they? I told you all many times, all of you, not just Nicole, any students in different class, this class, don't ever put the pronouns they, he, she, it. Put a proper pronoun, a name given. Don't use a pronoun they. They are coming to help them as they were not sure what they will do to him. It's very confusing, especially when you're writing an essay and doing argumentative or this kind of questions like this. So you must just suggesting that the special needs people or the teachers are not expecting a positive outcome with the challenge phase. So who is the they now? I dare not give the answer. So which one, Nico? Yeah, the one who wrote this. Is it the people of the MOE or the special needs or the public or the governments or the organization? Back to you, Nico. Yeah. So the day is who?
The organization.
Then you say suggesting that what is the organization? Can you find for me? Because I don't want to move out and down my screen. Source C is about who are the MOE? Is it MOE?
The Disabled People Association.
Okay. See? Hey, why I type you can't P, okay? Okay, out of 6 marks, you will get 3 to 4 marks. So I like that you say, however, correct, this is the way it's supposed to do that. Okay, but what is the tone? Is there any difference in purpose and tone? Then where's your purpose and tone? What is the purpose of B saying that? What is the tone? Okay, I come back to you this one. So, Yijia? Wait, I move down for this. So everyone got one page, easier. Okay, so you take note, Nico, think about the purpose and tone for this. And is there a different in purpose, different in tone? In fact, to me, I give you a hint, Nico, there's a similarity of purpose. The tone is a bit different for both. Okay, back to you, Yijia.
Source B and C are similar as they both highlight the importance of supporting students with disabilities.
Okay, fair enough.
Source B states, in education, for example, MOE already supports students with special needs in both mainstream and special education, SPED. Schools, through funding assistive technology devices
So
and
it's assistive, not assistant, to such word. Okay. Carry on.
and support devices. This shows the government's efforts in supporting students with special needs to help them learn better. Source C states it requires the whole school to be involved from the principal to the teachers, who are the ones educating the students. This shows that effective support for students with special needs must be a collective effort and more need to be done to help the students. Therefore, source B and C are similar.
Okay, I wait, stop. It requires, source C states that it requires the whole school. What is the it? Now, you see, again, what is the it? Told you, right? What is the it? Ija, please enlighten Uncle Raymond. The whole school to be involved from the principal to the teachers who are the ones educating the student. This shows that effective, okay, so this is source C, So this shows that effective support for students, blah, 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 we got it to be this. This shows that this source, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was thinking this source C shows that. That's to play safe. It shows that practice, therefore source B are similar in terms of what? In order to help the special needs to be able to stand on their own feet and support themselves. Okay, so it requires, source C states that it requires, okay, maybe you're referring to the sources. So I will take away this one. I'll just cancel it off. Okay. Carry on for source B and C are different.
Source B and C are different in their overall tone and perspectives on current efforts.
Stop. Wow, you go straight to term of the tone instead of going to the next paragraph. Can, but be careful. When you put about overall tones, very good. You're identifying well done, one level up. But honestly, I'm not saying you're lousy, please don't mistaken. You must be very careful, because straight away you say, I detected the tone differently. But usually, we will say in different in other things. Then the tone later, we will talk about it in third paragraph. But if you want to go straight away to make the differences in tone, can. Let's hear what you say. Let's go. Can you start off again? Source B and C?
Source B and C are different in their overall tone and perspectives on current efforts. Source B states MOE already supports students with special needs in both mainstream and special education. SP schools through funding assistive technology devices and support devices. This shows a positive and confident view of the government's efforts. It suggests that the current efforts are already effective and in place. However, Source C states many do not know where to start, nor are they sufficiently prepared on this subject matter. This shows that teachers often lack the training and confidence needed to support students with special needs effectively. Therefore, Source B and C are different.
Please read, please. Can you start from here?
Therefore, Source B and C are different in the tone, where Source B is more towards a positive and a brighter future tone, whereas the tone in Source C is not so positive, and it seems like the tone is
Melancholic.
melancholic and disheartening.
That means 很 down not like 就这样咯。我这样如果没有老师来帮忙，我跟你讲哎呀，我不懂可以做到吗？我们尽量了就是这样了Then that's the tone，明白吗？你讲，好像有时候，sorry我不是讲你你问how's the exam？Okay 啦，I think can do it 啦。There's some question I'm not very sure, but I think okay lah, I can make it. You see? But you ask another student, hey, how's your exam? Wow, can ah. Well, maybe some of the question not very positive, I'm not sure, but I think overall I can do it lah. That's more energetic tone 呀，明白吗？你讲。Okay, so that's why you see 你少了这个 then sorry 了，你就没有加进去，明白吗？你讲 it's a very brave and bold move to put in the tone here. I will not suggest, but if you want to put this and you're able to end up well, I can tell you will score full marks. 你这样明白吗？给老师教你这样写等一下老师。Wow, 不错。Then because of this practice, usually I'm not saying you cannot 我不是说你笨蛋不是我不是说你笨蛋是不可以I usually I don't encourage but it's okay if you want to use. 听到了各位 all of you listen I'm not saying cannot but it's quite dangerous. Like you see, like just now you say like that, you give the examiner a very good impression. Oh wow, you can detect the tone. Okay, I listen. Then you just put there. Therefore, they are different. Different in what? Hello, you haven't mentioned that the tone. You just say like that. I can tell, but this is the one that what you say is what Nico is saying. Get it now, Nico? 明白? Okay, back to you. 星远. 4 about 6 for you.
Source
For
B,
No, I'm saying Yi Jia 4.6. Your
Oh,
turn.
okay. Source B and C is similar in terms of agreeing.
Similar lah. Hello. Oh my God, brother. You English then sorry, okay.
In terms of agreeing that support for people with special needs is necessary, especially for education. Source B states that MOE already supports students with special needs in mainstream and special education schools through funding, assistive technology devices, and support services. This shows that the government of Singapore is working to integrate and improve the lives of people with special needs by implementing technology devices and special needs schools. Saucy also states that it requires the whole school to be involved from the principal to teachers. This shows that Saucy thinks that the teachers need to be better prepared to
Hello,
help
what you mute,
special to help special needs students through teachers training so that the special needs students will feel included and students will integrate them into their lives. Therefore, both sources are similar in terms of feeling the need to integrate special needs students into their lives.
Sorry, I stopped there. Into their life is wrong, this one. I don't agree for what you say here, because if you say it requires the whole school to be involved from principal to teachers, okay, fair enough. But then you say this source associate thinks that teachers need to be better prepared to help. I think you should change it. This shows that teachers are well trained to do, but they still need more resources to help the special needs student, and it will be feeling much better to be inclusive. 明白吗，星远？
Yes.
你这样写就对了，你的 code is good，但是对，我们知道我们的老师已经很好了，可是如果要更好的话，我们需要更多人员、更多 resources 来帮助这些老师，更多有这些 resources 跟 material to help the special needs in a much more better environment, better way. I'm so sorry that because the limitation for these teachers are limited. Yes, they are trained, but wouldn't it be better if there are more resources to help? Therefore, it is true that both have the similarity that both teachers are there, both MOE are there to help. But the second one is if there will be more, it will be better. Okay, Xingyan. And then, Yi I forgot to tell you one thing. Because you are quoting from this year the spec, and here the spec, you are contradicting yourself. You decide whether you want to use spec here or don't use spec here. Okay, but if you can use, you know why cannot? You didn't know, but I didn't stop you. But why you can use spec here? And then you say, Uncle, why you say can, why you say you can use here? But since I use both, because you changed it to the tone. But if you don't use the tone here, you say spec here and spec here, then you are contradicting, 牛头不对马嘴了. But the tone itself is to tell you, yeah, the spec here has two different tone. You can say that, you see. You can spec, but at the same time, is it enough to help the special needs? Is it have enough resources and manpower and material and money and machine and management to do it now? No, right? But C is the one who telling you. B, yes, I'm saying it's good. Yeah, everything is on place. Everything is fine. Everything will support. But B itself, we also know that the cross referencing to B, yes, but then again, it's still not enough. Get it now? Yeah. You have to more practice. Okay, seriously. Back to you, paragraph 2, my dear.
Source B and C are different in terms of
I cannot take it. 对不起啊，老板，你 carry on.
in terms of their focus on how to improve and integrate the special needs students into the education system.
Stop. This is what I want to see, Itia. This is what I want to see. But if you put the third paragraph with the tone in, you got full marks already. Carry on.
Source B states that MSF will increase their lifetime cap and subsidize coverage for its assistive technology fund. This shows that the MSF is planning to integrate the special needs students into the education system through technological and economic means. Whereas Source C stated that
No. You don't put where else. Very dangerous. Please don't do where else. Please don't do. Don't do. You will say you must. It's best to use this word. It's best to use this word. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Use the word however.
However, Source C state that but they needed to be properly trained. This shows that SOSI is planning to integrate the special needs students into the education system by training teachers. Thus, both sources are different in terms of their method of integrating special needs students into the education system.
Okay, can I add this for you? Okay, yeah, by training teacher in a more advanced, more resources planning and more times. Yeah, it's enough, but it's still not good enough. That's what our dear friend Ija say, the tone is, yeah, the spec is good, but it's kind of lacking. And that's why Ija, I use the word melancholic. Okay, but 我觉得还可以，哎呀，不知道啦，可以再加多一点 improvement 啊，OK，that's melancholy，就是那个 tone，就是好像要死要活，又没有不懂 OK 啦，这 support 就是你听了有的时候有点不爽，对吗？好像你妈咪煮东西给你们吃，怎么样？儿子好吃吗？OK 啊，妈咪，哈，只是 OK 而已啊，还可以啦，只是太咸哦，then OK 了，以后我不要煮了啊。把你说哦，妈咪很好吃啊，那个东西，sorry 啊，不过只是太咸了，OK 了，还可以，很好吃。You see the tone, the one and the other one is you get me now. You can add on that now. Carry on, my dear. Xin
I already
Hello.
finished that one.
You may?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, correct. Sorry, my dear. Sorry. Paise. So that's both B and C. Okay. Are different in terms of their methods of integrating. Okay, 5/6. Back to you, Athena. 又来了，哎呀，为什么你一个两个都是不听话啊？一定要放这个，你不放那个，你的老师最后我跟你讲，你 just need a very stuck out, a very serious and very firm teacher. You never put these two in, you zero already. Back to you.
Both sources B and C are similar in whether special needs require more attention.
Okay.
Source B says special needs require more attention in terms of incentives, as seen from persons with disabilities will be able to benefit from a broad range of incentives, increase lifetime cap and subsidy coverage, help more persons with disability, and provide them with greater support to defray the cost of purchasing or repairing their assistive.
Wow. Hello, brother，你写这么长的那个 code。OK，就你到这边就可以了嘞，这边就可以了。My opinion 我不是说不可以，carry on。
This suggests that special needs require more attention in terms of incentives, as so that the disabled society can benefit from them and will bring costs down for their assistive devices.
Very good. Assistive devices. Okay. Before you continue, okay, carry on. Never mind. You finish your similarity first.
Similarly, source C states that the special needs society require more attention in terms of education.
Oh,
As I won't know how to deal with students with special needs. Many do not know where to start. This suggests that special needs require more attention in terms of education, as many teachers do not know how to interact with special needs society, let alone teach their students about it. Thus, both sources say the same thing about whether special needs require more attention.
stop. Very good. Very super good. We have resources in A. Resources in B. We do what we can. Well, source B, we have resources. We have the teacher, but if they are given to us more, we can have more things, and then the teacher no need to do all these extra paperwork, all these things. If there's some technology can help to defray away all these things, then the teacher can fully concentrate on this special needs student rather than do all these things that is not necessary. So government, you hear me? So please do something about it and help the teacher to put in full concentrations. And I believe the next paragraph or next sentence you're going to say that. I haven't read your answer. This is my prediction. So when we teacher mark, we can sense it what the students is going to write the next few lines. Seriously, like Yitia, when you are writing that time, I can sense it whether you are going to put in the tone or not. So if the student don't put in, 我们就会 very disappointed. But if the student know how to put in, that would be great. Oh my God. I haven't charged my battery. Hold on. Wait. My laptop is going to run out of battery. Okay, good. Okay, 明白啊? So very good. Where are you? Where are we? Where are we? Both are. Is it here? Or here? Athena, where are we now? Oh,
Sources.
huh?
Both sources.
These are okay, go.
Both sources are different in whether people are inclusive of special needs society. Source B states that people are inclusive of special
Wait,
needs.
wait, this one is here already, huh? This is the next paragraph, is it?
Yeah.
Thus, both sources say you have to put this definitely in needs or more help and support in order to achieve a more holistic approach to help the special needs. Okay. Now I want to add this with the assertive technologies. Assistive device. Assistive device, take note, is a device that the products or services that help individual with disability to perform tasks they might otherwise find difficult or impossible. Yeah, this is from the Google AI that I searched. These two can range from simple items like pencil grips or to complex technology like screen readers or communication device or with the goals of increasing, maintaining or improving functionality capabilities. What it means, it means that these special needs students I have to ask the teacher to teach them how to draw, how to write, how to read. That means this teacher had to spend a lot of time to help this special needs student A. But if you have this technology to help him or her to do it, while the teacher can move on to help another students B and C, wouldn't it be better? So this assertive device must be in more advanced to help this special needs so that the teacher can free themselves to help this student A to do all these things. Well, student A, after knowing the step 1, step 2, he can continue step 3, 4, 5. And the teacher can move on to help B, C, D. And that's what it means. Carry on, my dear. Both sources.
Both sources are different in whether people are inclusive of special needs society. Source B states that people are inclusive of special needs society as they are offered incentives such as
Carry on.
the
Sorry.
recognition to ease their burdens, as seen from persons with disabilities will be able to benefit from a range of incentives, help more people with disabilities in providing with greater support to defray the cost of purchasing and repairing their assistive devices. This suggests that people are inclusive as special
Special.
society is offered incentives on personal needs such as the rest of the society in Singapore that helps ease their burden of having to bear the cost of their assistive devices.
Exactly. So this is what I meant just now. Because there are some school in Singapore, I'm not sure you all know, I have some experience with people like Pathlight, this. So Pathlight have the one of the best so-called assistive technology to help these kids. Okay, but this assistive technology is not maybe it's the state of the arts, the latest technologies to keep abreast of the paradigm shift for these special needs use. So what our dear Anjana is mentioning is that yes, you have money, you have incentive to help, but is that enough or not? Is that enough to help? And because it says that, carry on. Where are you, however?
However, source D states that people are not inclusive of special needs societies as seen from I won't know how to deal with students with special needs negative.
Why? Stop there. Why? Why you think he cannot deal with special needs? Carry on.
Both teacher and student with special needs. This suggests that people are not inclusive of special needs as teachers do not know how to handle students that aren't from special needs society. And this interaction will lead to a negative experience for special needs students, but not those without special needs.
A bit confusing. Sorry, a bit confusing here. What it will mean is that the teachers do not know how to handle students, okay, without, maybe you can say without Okay, let me read. Sorry, I was typing. Sorry. Where should I start off? Okay, so I will start off with okay, has. I start with has. Okay, I put this has below here first. So as teachers do not know how to handle students without the assistive technologies and the expertise to assist the teachers to teach. Is it the one here? This suggests that people are not inclusive of special needs. Special needs, right? As teachers do not know how to handle students without the assistive technology and the expertise to assist the teachers to teach and train the special needs student at times. This is indeed a setback, as it will require time and effort to spend to involve to help these special needs. Thus, both sources, my fault again, see, both sources B and C have different purpose to project and showcase that the needs of incentive and support different that the needs of incentive and supports is different in perspective because both source B and C requires different attributes to give full support to these special needs at all costs. Now the attributes we are talking about is the 5M. The 5M is that the manpower, which is the teacher, the management, which is the principal, the money is given by the government, and the machines, of course, is a technology, right? And the material is going to provide might be the pen and papers and those gadgets that you need to use. So that is what you feel that both have different set of things. One is say, yeah, we are very nice, we are happy with all the things, but C say no, we still lack of some support. So to give full support to these special needs at all costs. Therefore, the purpose and the tones are different to achieve. Okay, so this one is not included. Okay. Please take down if you want to. Okay. Thank you for all the 4 of you today for your very enthusiastic energy to write this similarity and differences. Okay, are you okay? Ken? Well done to all of you. You have 5/6 for this. Okay, for Athena. So I would like to, it's still a couple of minutes and I don't mind if I close earlier because Tuesday it was quite late. It's not because I want to be the lazy or don't want to. Because if I were to explain this one and explain this one here and explain this one, you will not nice to, because the continuity of the flow is must be there. But I don't say after 5 minutes because this one if you have talk, you're going to spend another 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes. So thanks to all the answer here, I'm going to put it inside here. So the next question is that if you all can, just be fair to all of you, just do this homework for this source. Where am I? This question here. How useful is a source in telling us the effort to include specialties? So it's useful. You can think of using source B to support maybe or source E. Source E, I don't know whether is it support. Of course, A is definitely not. Source E is that with the initially introduced anyone with special needs, find jobs. This seems like very positive, useful. And this one seems like okay, so only in between. Right, the initiative aims to provide. Okay, so this is initiative, right? The question is it initiative in efforts? So it's like initiative. Okay, and then of course you want to do this. This one is the special needs committees has benefited from efforts like what? More make to be include include them in the society using sources in this. So as usual, I feel that this will be negative. Positive. This one seems like more a bit negative also. And this one seems like a bit positive, but in between got negative. You can put this as positive, and also positive. Okay. So my advice to all of you, please do not spend too much time on these 6-mark questions. Spend a bit more time on the 7-mark question. The 5-mark questions spend at least the most maximum 10 minutes. The 6-mark times 2, 12 minutes. The 7 marks times 2, 40 minutes. Okay, if you spend too much time on those questions, like just now, I think then you don't forget you still got your structure response questions. That one is 15 marks questions. So you have to balance it. Okay.